Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
All right, get ready to run this dude real quick.
Alabama about to kick off to get things started. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. In a bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Sayed. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, my Lord.
It's Tate. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
Well, really nice catch there getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. You think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on first-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the first round.
Wants to go up top on first down. Took a shot as he threw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
From the gun, give on the inside.
And what's the
I wanted you to do that. Thank you.
Those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Oh,
And the incomplete pass.
I thought he was going to be able to get it off.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Throws to the wide.
Oh, good comeback route. That was the only route that was going to work.
You got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep
He breaks the tackle, and then we missed the hit stick. I've seen it all. Oh my God, I knew he was going to throw it there. Oh. Yeah, your offense is sus at best.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off play action on first down.
Come on, man. It's two of y'all out there.
And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young, the Moses. Jim still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
Yeah, and when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the passer. The snap count is silent. It's predictable.
Makes no sense. Y'all both right there. Y'all can't stop one man.
At Ohio State.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive.
Oh my God. What are you throwing the ball at, brother?
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring.
Jesus.
They're up 2 touchdowns.
Terrible throw.
Give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go. And this is
Still threw it right to the corner.
all cylinders early in the game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Computer got a free gimme on that
On
one.
the run from inside his own 5.
Now we got a play comeback already.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Why is he leading him? Throw it down.
Crowd going absolutely bananas. Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10.
Oh my God. I got a green bean and he overthrows it?
How loud is it in this building? This is
How do I get a green bean on that? And it's overthrown.
And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pulls it in, it's Scott. And
Get a green bean and he overthrows that. I'm still stuck on that one.
Not giving up an inch defensively. Their 3rd down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab, it's Adams. A quick tackle made, but he's got play.
They really making it like Ohio's defense is really like that.
4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able
Just gotta wear them down. Then they'll start exposing who they really are.
The defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20.
Get that block. Wow, this guy misses the block.
To the 43-yard line.
Wow.
That's right for the offensive coordinator. You've got to find as many
Oh
ways as
my
possible to get this guy
goodness.
going. Just get
He
him the
didn't
ball.
even
Don't
try
throw
to
it.
block him.
Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. Wants to throw, it's Simpson. Right on the money. Stopped at the 46-yard line.
Is crazy.
The 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout.
Bruh.
Outside, it's Bernard. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
What is going on?
And they are looking to get one in here. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. They've got a 1st down.
This
here.
fool easily could have just. I swear I told him to throw it upwards, bro.
They just keep firing.
Oh my God. They're just throwing the ball right to the defender.
Man,
Why is he not throwing it behind him? Like, bruh, this shit is wild.
You just gotta take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks.
Wow, nigga's not even sprinting, and he's outrunning you. This shit is crazy.
Trend, Reese, we can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Skips away from pressure.
Wow, and he gets to throw that away.
A really good job by the
This game is showing this bum all types of love.
I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Here's a hit. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Give to the back. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting...
All right, offense. Let's
you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive.
stop doing such shit out here.
Some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Starts to scramble to the left. Blasted.
Wow.
And that is interception number 3.
This dude is out here talking like he's good. This dude is so bad, bro. Oh my God, this dude is so bad.
Defense not showing press coverage. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Tate. And a good job.
God, this dude is so bad, bro.
The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Working that left side now. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone.
Oh my God, now he gets to fall forward. Come on. Bruh, this shit is crazy as
Tries again to get it in. running room there thanks to this senior defender. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. We've got a timeout.
Bro, you're so weak, bro. It is ridiculous. You are garbage.
But they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about
I'm about to.
love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep
We gonna hear you at the end of this game.
And the Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half.
You about to? I'm gonna show you.
Bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Alabama quickly back to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking down the middle. He makes the catch. Wide open spaces. He's at the 10. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Man, he looks like he's in a rhythm on this drive, right? 3 for 3. He's going where he needs to go with the football. The defense doesn't have any answers for him. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm letting this guy keep chucking it down here close to the goal line.
On the ground. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
That's a play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the 3rd quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put them in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Running play to the left, working for the end zone here. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. This offense in dire need of a touchdown. Is 3rd and goal.
Oh my goodness. Why they make him move like that, bro? I know he's white, but god damn. He got a little bit more athleticism than that.
Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide. Dump it to your playmaker. Your running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. They're really spinning that wheel of fortune here. 2-possession game going for the onside kick here in the 3rd. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find
wow. This nigga breaks the tackle off the person and then makes the tackle after.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter, and
well, yeah, about to run the ball and run the clock out.
The best way to do that, run the football, and you're now seeing this offense.
Or I'm gonna keep scoring though.
Run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying.
Come on, bro. No momentum. He can still break the tackle.
As soon as he got it, he had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Tate. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Put it in the window for the score.
He's a tight end, bro. Come on. You can guard it out.
They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big...
I shouldn't have gave him short fieldage. It runs the same plays.
But now you slip in the secondary, make that big play.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Under fire.
Bruh, come on. What are you... How are you not lobbing that in the air?
That's how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up.
Jesus. Lob it in the fucking air, dog.
Making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Tate. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Using his legs to buy some time.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeye.
Team sold me out that game. Sold me out. Quarterback making the worst fucking throws on earth.
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
Can't believe they sold me out like that, man. quarterback who throwing the ball right to a computer, bro.
The Buckeyes will put total weather and will get started. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Wants to adjust the pattern. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Buying some time. Unleashes one. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Alabama may always be built on the run, but these days they elevate with a high-flying pass game.
And great coaches evolve, and we've seen the evolution of this Alabama offense over the last several years. And it's not just run, it's not just eat clock, it is be aggressive, attack, make big plays down the field.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
To throw, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Horton. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking.
There he goes! And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. There's the pressure. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bowl. It's guys flying around, giving great effort and getting to the football. But it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position. And right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make a play.
Here comes the heat. Snagged in the middle. It's Hale. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12.
Man, what makes this offense so difficult to defend is they've got receivers that have speed and that can separate. On the first drive of the game, they found a soft spot in the middle of the field, and they took advantage.
Makes the grab. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get them.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll try the left side. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And they had the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. To the air, it's Sayin. Quickly to the tight end. Makes one man miss. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On third down, he drops to throw. Slings it downfield. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. All that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Fires left.
It's fourth down. Hell no. That's not even 1 foot in.
And they'll have the first down.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go.
It's not even 1 foot in.
Decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw it. Saying throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
So now it's second and long. They'll give it to the back. Fights off a defender. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Tide crowd roaring noise down onto Saban Field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down.
I never get my picks, man. I thought that was going to call PI.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete in the middle. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
That's a real good-looking throw. And I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well. They coach these guys up. And this is a guy who...
Turning it on! Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Touchdown, Alabama! Ball that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Coming out with it, it's Graham. Gets it across the 20.
Is that the kicker?
And not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback.
Yeah, it's about to be my last one, bro. I got the kicker making tackles, bro.
To the air, it's Sayin. They've got the screen set up. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back?
Oh my God, I ran right by him.
Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here tripping. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. On the move, it's Peoples. Stopped in the back.
I thought he was going to cut it up.
3 yards on the play.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Back to pass on second down. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the run, fires downfield. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Touchdown, Bama! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
You always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Unloads it downfield. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready. They were disciplined and made a good play on the football.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back.
Oh, my goodness.
Finds a man by himself. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Oh, they're after him. And as he throws, pick off. What a play by this defense. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. There are few things that can impact the game more than the ability to hit the other team's quarterback, and that was a big play there.
And I love the team defense on this play. One, excellent job getting to the QB and forcing the errant pass. And how about the secondary on the back end, able to rally that football and pick it off?
Gets it past the marker. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Touchdown tie! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Knocked off his feet.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. And you got an arm like this and you can just, boom, put it on a line. It's really nice to have.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, looking to pass. He's open on the right. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. So they gamble on 4th down in the first half, and man, does it pay off.
4th and long. I mean, what just 4th and short? Nowadays, man, so much aggression in college football. And how about right there, 4th down and long? No.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. put a boot to it to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can,
and the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job, man. You got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. We got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab on the left side. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They believe they can run right here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Wants to go up top. The quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Alabama pushing the tempo. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on third down. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted deep in his own end. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Rides the back on the option, the give. Looking for more room. Crosses midfield. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch him, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Miller with the ball. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
To the air, it's Simpson. Throws to the tight end. And that one's incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. He might want another play. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads it left. That's caught. It's Bernard. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. When you think of guys like Julio, Devontae Smith, this guy, he looks like he could be on the field with all those guys, too. He's got speed. He's got the ability to pluck the football out of the air. What a big-time weapon. How nice is it to play quarterback with this guy in the offense?
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Right back to the well. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through three. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Rush is on him. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I just love the fact that the defense is out there and they're still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way down here late in the fourth quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football is going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Brings it in down the left side. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Now improvising. On the move, he fires. And incomplete on the deep ball.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. You got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Wants to throw again. Takes a hit as he fires. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops.
And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And it's just got to be nice to have a running back that can make big-time plays with his feet. 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down right here. His opportunity, he gets the football, makes a huge gain. He makes this offense go, and it makes it so easy to be a playmaker.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead. The big running back, he's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And they tacked on the extra point. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They go to the ground. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment, because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Finds his tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long. Early or late, up front, moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Got room on the return. He'll